Hello, YouTube. How you guys doing? It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Um, the girl just been through. It's been a long time since I uploaded a video. That's because your girl has been a little sick. I had caught COVID. After COVID, um, there was 2 deaths in the family, and your girl just been through a lot. And then once I got through all that, back in the hospital for low potassium. So your girl just been going through, but you know what? With prayers, with prayers and determination, I made it through, and I'm gonna continue making it through. First, I want to start off saying thank you guys who have already subscribed to my channel. Um, I truly appreciate it. And this is your first time here. This is just me going through my little cancer journey. Nothing too big, whatever. Just if you know anyone that's going through, that's been recently diagnosed or whatever, put them onto my channel. Everything will be good. Everything will be fine. I mean, you'll have your own little journey. Everybody's journey is different. Nobody's journey is the same. Whether I have diagnosed with breast cancer, whether the next woman's diagnosed with breast cancer, our journey is going to be completely different. Even down to the chemo sessions and how they do that, it's going to be totally different. So it's like your own chemical makeup for your breast cancer, and they'll come up for your medicine. You understand? Um, so other than that, your girl's been doing good, but I was just going through. Now, I went to the hospital not thinking I had COVID, okay? I went to the hospital thinking I possibly had a kidney stone, something going on my kidneys. My back was killing me. Oh, it was just killing me. I would just sit up, pop up in the bed with my ibuprofen and my bottle of water in the bed. And whenever that pain, that ibuprofen, wore off or whatever, I would pop up in the bed because the pain was just that intense. Okay. When it wore off, I would just pop up in my bed and I was shaking, not all of them. Okay. 2 at a time and pop them, lay back down and just lay there and I would just pray, oh God. And so I went through that for 2 nights. So I told my husband, if I'm still having this issue, we're going to the hospital. We're going to the emergency room. So I went. I was so weak walking in. My husband had to drop me off so he can go park the car. So I had to walk in by myself. So I was weak walking in, walked in and got processed, whatever, went to the little triage area and they, do your vitals or whatever. And then they call you to the back. It didn't take long at all. So I was moving just like that. So the type of hospital that I went to, they move pretty fast. They're not one of those general type hospitals where everybody and their mama is in the waiting room waiting to be seen. There was no one in the waiting room. No one. Okay. And I got in quick, got to the back quick. They asked me, blase, XYZ. I told them what was going on. My back, oh my God, my back. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They was like, do you think you have a kidney stone? I was like, it could be the pain is somewhat the same, but different because with that kidney stone, I don't know how many people ever had a kidney stone before, but it make you want to pass out. It almost make you feel like you having contractions and you about to give birth to a baby. You know what I'm saying? I was doing when I had the kidney stones, I was doing breathing exercises that you do when you having a baby. I was through the pain. Oh yes, that's what I was doing. So I didn't do that for this type of back pain, but the pain was severe, you know what I'm saying, to where I couldn't sleep. It was just terrible. So they put me through the CAT scan or whatever, and they said, well, we didn't see anything, but we did see a little pneumonia in your abdomen area. area. So they said, we're going to keep you overnight. I was like, okay. Um, and we're going to hit that as if it's all in your lungs, and we're going to hit it hard. We're going to give you, because you're a cancer patient. So we're going in there and we're going to. So I said, okay, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So she said, oh, we're going to test you for COVID too. And I looked at my husband. I was like, I don't have COVID. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So nurse came in, did his thing, blah, 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 blah. She leaves out. She was already out, but he leaves out, whatever. So the doctor comes back in, and I'm watching her walk in, and she has on her whole COVID get-up outfit on. So I knew what time it was. I got COVID. So I chuckled a little bit. So doing all this, I was in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a little medicine through my IV, to help with the pain, So I was in good spirits. Other than that, I would have never thought I had COVID. So she gave me XYZ. Yeah, well, we're going to keep you at least a couple of nights. Oh, God. Okay. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? So she's talking to me, XYZ, blah, 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 what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. So when she got done talking to me, the room was empty. My husband was gone. The TV was on. Everybody, the nurse, everybody was poof. And I was sitting there like, damn, where did everybody go? But let my husband tell you, it happened totally different. You know what I'm saying? He told me when he was going to the doctor. I remember some conversation between him and the doctor after she finished talking to me, but I really don't remember all. All I remember is when she got finished talking to me, she left out. I was just like, where everybody go? I was just like, Jesus Christ, all right, help me, Lord. So my husband went and got tested. His wasn't a rapid one. He got his test back, I think, within 24 hours, I think. And it came back positive. And my husband had no symptoms at all. Nothing at all. And we both had the COVID vaccine, okay? He did not have it at all. My son did not have it. He got the vaccine also, and he did not have it. So I was the only one who had COVID, and the only thing I could think of, I had went back to work. So, I was in an area where I wasn't around a lot of customers, you know what I'm saying? And I work in the deli section. I work as a cake decorator. So I have this section kind of to myself. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I quickly went back out of work and told them I was going back on leave. It is what it is. I prefer me over their job is going to be there. And if I was to die, hey, they're going to find somebody, who's going to do that same job and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But the people in there are wonderful. They would have, mourned a little bit for me. I know they would have. But still, they would have went on back to work. What a break. Because I just want to come up here real quick. I ain't going to be up here long. So that whole experience in the hospital was funny to me. Because you have to find the funny in the worst. Is this the worst? I'm not going to say it's the worst. It's cancer. Okay. Who wants to hear they have cancer? But I'm going to survive this. Okay. I got to the doctor in time enough. They was able to give me my, treat me the way, I need to be treated for the certain type of cancer I got and for the tumors I have in my breast, okay? So, am I dying? We all dying, okay? And I don't need for anybody to come up here and leave dumb comments about where you're gonna die, we're all dying, boo-boo. For one thing, you're dying too, okay? Let's get that. All right. So, as far as me dying from cancer, no. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And once I'm completely done, I have one more round of chemo. Yay! That's been that's been the journey there. Them chemo rounds, I'm not gonna say um they really got the best of me, but it's been some days, I just, I think the only time I just really got to a point where, I was just really down is when I had COVID with it. Um if I had not been going through chemo sessions, because that breaks down your immune system, okay? It weakens your immune system. Yeah, they give you something to help with your immune system, but when you catch infections like that, diseases and infections and stuff like that, it will be kind of hard to get rid of. So thank God they was able to get rid of. They hit me hard. I mean, they IV'd me so much in that hospital. When he unhooked me, it might have been from the last one. I looked at my nurse. I said, you will give me some more IV. He said, no. I was like, thank you, Lord. Oh my God. Sometimes I was like, how much shit y'all pumping into me? And I had entered this study, okay, of cancer patients and COVID. So that meant more medicine, okay? But I did think it through. She gave me time to think it through. The nurse that came in and talked to me about the study, they said, you're a good candidate for this study. Do and I'm all for science. I love science. Okay. I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? Use me, baby. I know I got cancer, breast cancer and everything, but you can use me to test this medicine on me. I'm that type of person. I'm, on my license, I'm a donor. That's just who I am. Okay. So I thought about it, I prayed about it. I read over it, what I'm saying? And she went over all of it with me. So she left the paperwork with me to go over to read it. So I did, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So that way, they can say, okay, we tried this. But I'm telling you what I did to on one of one of the questions that asked you, can we contact you? I said, no, no, I don't want y'all bothering me. No, no, y'all cannot contact me, ask me a bunch of questions. But in my mind frame, then I was just really tired, okay? And I was just thinking, because once I'm done through this whole process, that, I'm gonna be going back to work. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. And I don't want to be in the middle of something, whether it's work, a project, or my kids, and y'all calling me, asking me a bunch of questions. I'm still here. I mean, maybe I did in time. I'm still here, but I ain't got time to sit there and listen to a bunch of questions. But I think they are going to contact me periodically, I think, and ask me certain questions about how I'm doing and everything, in which I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. My doctor, even after that ordeal, I took 2 weeks off from chemo. So I should have been done with chemo. I shouldn't have one more left. I should have none left. You feel me? But I have one more left. So the COVID and the potassium thing set me back to where I'm not done yet. But thank God I got one more. I got one more left. And even on yesterday when I went and got around the chemo, white blood count cells, well, was a little down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping my ass in the house. I'm not gonna be doing too much. You know, I live with a bunch of men, my father, my husband, and two of my sons. And you know, they're gonna have to fend for themselves. I'm not doing anything, you know. And the only thing, you know, they probably ask me to do is cook. Cooking wears me out. Standing at the stove. So I try to do something where I don't have to stand at the stove. I don't have to keep checking. So I try to bake chicken, but they don't like that. They don't like no big chicken, you know. So I was like, well, if you want fried chicken, anything fried, you want cooked on the stove, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Because I'm not gonna cook it. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So they will figure it out. They will figure all that out, you know. So I was telling, you know, some friends of mine, I said, look, when I was in that hospital, you know, you know, I went in there, the floor was, you know, was kind of dirty. It needed a little mopping, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I really couldn't look out the window, you know. So you know, the room, I'm not complaining, but I was just in there like, you know, I'm ready to go. But I'm not telling the doctors this because I want to get treated, you know, as much as possible before I left. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, in my mind, I really go home. You know, I really go home. But I had to pray, listen to my spiritual music, listen to my hip hop music, R&B, you know, whatever to get me through. And you know, I just wanted to go home, but I stuck it out. So I think a month later, my potassium level had got so low, I had to get admitted again to the hospital. Y'all, when I tell you, so now I'm on, okay, when I was on COVID, of course, I'm on the COVID wing. I'm on the COVID floor, okay? So now I'm on the oncologist floor, okay? And my room was beautiful. It was nice. Do you understand me? My windows was open. My floors was clean. I had two televisions, not one. I had two televisions, okay? And I'm looking around. I'm like, damn. I mean, I still didn't want to stay there, but I was like, damn, you know. I told one of the nurses when I had COVID, the room over this nice. Oh, oh Lord. So Lord, they put me in that room. I was like, what in the world, you know? But I thank God I made it through. I got one more round, you know, to go, and then I had my surgery. I'm having a double mastectomy. Yes, I will be getting implants. I told them. They was like, "Do you want to do the other one?" I was like, "As long as my insurance cover it, you know, because if they not covering it, I'm not touching the other breast as much as I would, you know, love to. That way, I won't have any more mammograms. But I have to go in. My oncologist told me no more mammograms. But my breast surgeon told me something different. So I am going to talk to her today. I have an appointment today with her on the phone. And I'm going to ask again, you know, get a clear answer. And really find out what's going on, you know, what they're going to do, you know, because I was ready to go flat chested. My husband don't care nothing about no breasts anyway. He an ass man. He don't care nothing about no breasts, you know. But she showed me a lot of pictures of the, you know, no implants, and a lot of those pictures was like, I was like, why they got so much skin left? Why they make it tight or something? But sorry guys, my food had got ready in the oven, and plus my husband was coming in through the door all loud. I should put a sign up. Here my dad was coming in. I should put up a sign say recording. But knowing them, they're still walking here and come asking me, which, what did the sign say? Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know where I was. Because, again, chemo fog will make you forget. Short-term memory could be a little shot. So it's been shot, okay? Plus, I had to get something in my stomach. I was hungry. So I'm going to wrap this up. I just want you guys to know that, all is well with your girl. Excuse me. All is well. And I'm surviving this. I'm getting through this. Well, when I was sick with all that, yeah, I could not eat. My husband tried to, he tried to buy my favorite foods. That didn't work. I was just like, baby, I just can't eat it. So he felt like he was forced to eat it all. But I'm good. The weight that I lost was the weight that I gained during my first round of chemos. So my doctor said, that's fine. When I told him how much weight that I started off at 245, I think. I think that's what my weight was, 245 when I first started chemo. By the time I got sick, I got up to 275, 276 or something like that. So now I'm back down. Yesterday I actually lost another pound. I've been eating, but okay, but no biggie there. But that's it, So I want to let you guys know, we've been thinking about doing YouTube, do it. Let me tell y'all how long I've been thinking about doing YouTube, just thinking about it. I think 2 years. 2 years. I think I have been thinking about doing YouTube. I put it on my every year I do a I forgot what you call it. But you do it at the beginning of the year. But anyway, I did that, and I had put up there, start my own YouTube channel, okay? And I never did. I had bought equipment. My son ended up getting my now I'm about to go on the warpath. My other ring light is missing. I'm just noticing it. I'm gonna beat his. As soon as I get finished with doing this, I'm not doing no editing on this video. I hadn't planned on it too anyway. I had planned on it. So all the bloopers or whatever, it's just gonna be whatever. I don't feel like doing no editing today. So y'all, you're gonna get it with you. But start your YouTube channel, okay? Go ahead and start it. I had bought a camera. I never figured out how to use it. I did spend a lot of money on it from YouTube because I just knew, I was like, I'm recording from my phone. I'm doing all my videos from my phone. Maybe in the future when I actually think I really need a camera, maybe I'll get one. I don't know. But I don't know what that camera is. I haven't seen that camera in a year. Yeah, it's been a year. I have not seen that camera. I don't know what I did with it. But my phone's been doing really well. So if you want to start your YouTube channel, start somewhere. This is not where I wanted to start, but I just wanted to start somewhere. And why not start with a breast cancer journey, okay? So what I really want to do is mukbangs, whatever you want to call it. That would not be on this channel. I will be starting another channel for that. And story time, I'm not going to sit there and eat a whole lot of food, I don't think. I love seafood, though. I love seafood. I love crab legs. Oh my God. I love them. They are so delicious, you know. So, I'm gonna try not to eat too many. I mean, you never know. Had you just YouTube been out when I was younger, you know, back then I would put down some food now. Hmm. Between me and my cousin and my sister, we we put down some food. I'm telling you, boy, you get the munchies. And you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we was smoking and we didn't play. And I think we would have burned up YouTube back then. You know what I'm saying? We would tore it down. The amount of food that we would eat, I probably would have ate 2 whole king crabs. You feel me? Huh. Took my tax money about 2 of them bitches. That's all it would take. Me sitting there eating 2 whole king crab legs. I mean crabs, the whole crabs. I ain't talking about just the legs. I think I would have went for the middle part, like the Vietnamese Chinese people. I don't know who what they are. China people from Chinese. I think it's um I think they're from China, but they will pull the top open and put them some rice in it, and they call it the guts or whatever. They don't pull anything out of there. Okay, they eat all of it. They put the rice in it, it's dry seaweed, and maybe some noodles. No, rice. They will put rice in it. Um, Pull the crab out, the bits of crab and put it in there and mix it up. I think we would have sat there and looked at that and be like, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try that. we're gonna see what it do. And they act like it's so delicious. And they don't look delicious to me, but I just wanted to get through the majority of my chemo before I actually started that. So, I might upload videos for that, maybe twice a week, maybe. We'll see. But right now, I'm doing YouTube for fun. I enjoy sitting here talking to myself. I used to do it as a kid. No cap. I got that from my son. I hit my son, my 15-year-old. No, he's 16 now. I hit him up with that the other day. I was like, no cap. He looked at me, started like, Ma. But, seriously, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to sit and just talk to myself. One day, my cousin had came over, and she's much older than me, and she had came over, and I think she was babysitting me and my sister. I'm not sure. I don't know why she was over. I think she was babysitting us, but I was older. I was like 13 or 14 years old, and she was over there, and I was in my bedroom, and I was just talking. I was talking to myself, what I was talking about, who I was talking to. I don't know, but I did a lot of talking to myself, okay? And uh I was built for you too. Cause you just sitting here talking to yourself, having fun with yourself. And if you can't have fun with nobody else, have fun with yourself. And I think once you start having fun with yourself, maybe you can start having fun with other people. Because it starts with yourself first. Have fun with yourself, laugh with yourself, talk to yourself. And so I was in my bedroom. I'm sorry to get off. And if I did a lot of chemo, and that's just what I do anyway, because my brain constantly just be working anyway. So I can jump from here to here and there, 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 there. And I'm trying to work on that too. So doing YouTube is having me to, work on myself a lot too, with certain things that I have going on in my head, okay? Because I could just have stuff just be going on, and people be like, wait a minute, why you just talk? Yeah, I know. Just better keep up. That's all I can say. Keep up. So so I'm in there talking. So she runs back there in the room because I guess she's thinking to herself, who else is in the house? Because she already knows who's supposed to be in the house. You know, so what's going on? Who am I talking to? So she ran back. She came back there in that room so fast, and she stopped and she looked in the door, and I was like, what's wrong? And she said, I'm sorry. Hold on.